I am really happy to introduce you to two of the members of a thrash band that I totally love. Suaka, correctly pronounced, it is? Suaka, see? In other words, Suaka. This here is Willie Rochefort. He is their lead singer and songwriter and their chief group muse. This is Kiki. This is the bass player here. These guys bring down houses in a way that no one else that I know that plays thrash does in this town. And well, tonight, Willie, you were playing some new material for us.
Yes.
You want to get to hear a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's just a new song that it just came out and we just jamming out, and then we just recorded, and went home and started writing, and then went back to the studio and then called the band, hey, it's a new song. So we just arranged it together, so it came out pretty good, and it's like last minute thing. We did it like yeah.
Oh, only a week rehearsal.
Like we've been practicing twice, I think, and then the new song we just did it today, like in a week before, last week. Yeah.
Now you've been writing now for about I think 3 months. You've been writing to me, telling me about how you're writing a lot of songs, working on it.
Yeah.
Particularly working on those drums too, man. You really worked the house down with those drums.
I think drumming comes naturally to me because when we formed Suaka, I told people that we're going to percussion, acoustic guitar, or just, any like roots instruments, if possible. Try to blend it with the music that we love, metal, but we just don't want to make metal just one element. We just want to expand, but still the roots metal. Yeah.
Yes, and that is something that comes across in your music, that you're really trying to do something that expands thrash's style. For example, there were elements of soul and Motown that I heard in some of the tunes you made tonight. And I'm always thinking of the fact that I always hear you talking about spiritual issues. Now, I have been watching you now, how many performances of yours? I've seen 3 of your performances. And one of the things that I noticed is how very heavily nailed everything is to the rhythm section. Okay? It is so hard to take a thrash beat and slow it down a little bit and make it mellow and smooth. Can you tell us about how you've adopted your own style to do that?
I've been playing a lot of thrash metal, like speed metal a lot, but when we form this band, we kind of have understand of what kind of stuff we love, especially the Indonesian part, like the Indonesian beat breakdowns, and we listen to a lot of Indonesian, not only traditional music, and we transform to metal. So we kind of like the rhythm part. We kind of grew up listening to the same traditional music, right? So it's easier for us to be transforming like kind of traditional into metal, like a different style, but still keeping the traditional pentatonic beats.
One thing that I would suggest everyone who's watching this show to go and do is go to their MySpace page. Their MySpace page is myspace.com/SUAKA. And you'll have an opportunity to hear them playing in a very particular type of a key, a minor key, pentatonic scale that sounds very different when it's applied to a blues rhythm with an entirely different key. It ends up with magic. We've been very honored to be able to tell these as well.
Thank you.
And we really appreciate the fact that you come to the States to show us all the good stuff that you do. You make New York great.